Yo, what is that aura? Why is your inventory all crazy? What the heck is this? Anyways, guys, this is Diablo 2 Reaper of Souls mod expansion DLC made from a Diablo fan. In fact, there's a lot of new things, and there's also things, I guess, from Path of Exile right here. Actually, there's Kaom's Heart, and there's Belly of the Beast. But anyways, so what is this, and why am I making a video on it? Because it's pretty cool, okay? Anyways, so this is a fan-made mod for Diablo 2, and it adds a lot of stuff. And even though I'm still in Act... Well, actually, I can go to Act 2. But I just finished Act 1, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about it, because while I was live streaming, I had a lot of questions, because they just updated this mod recently, and I didn't even know about this mod, and it's absolutely amazing. So, if you guys have played Diablo 3, you'll know that there's a lot of similarities. Okay, so... there is ancient items. There's also primal ancients, which is actually going to boost up stats. What this offers is older items, like Hotspur is a pretty trash item, to be honest. I mean, it gives you some fire resist, but because this is an ancient one, we're actually getting like almost 10 times the stats. So it makes things like, for example, like Lenimo. It's not a very good item, but if we were to get this as ancient or primal, you know, if it was giving me like, you know, 100 plus mana and like 50 to all resist, that's insane. And you might be thinking, oh, that makes the game way too easy. Well, the thing is they've actually scaled the game's difficulty via a lot of different things, and I'll explain that in a second. So first off, I want to show you guys what's new, because you'll notice the skill tree is very colorful. However, I would say like 90% of it is pretty much the same. Like it's just different icons. It's more so quality of life. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why the game looks kind of nicer, I am using Glide on it, and I'm also playing on Battle.net with Glide. Not that that really makes too much of a difference, but I just wanted to mention that because I really like Glide, and sometimes some mods, like, they don't support it as well. There's issues with it, but this one works perfectly fine with it. I'm going to go ahead and do a run. We're going to kill Andariel. We're going to hopefully get something good, some good drops. And then we'll talk a little bit more about it, and I'll show you some of the skills. They look a little different, but they behave the same. Like this is multi-shot. It just lets you kind of visually see where the arrows are going, which is kind of nice because sometimes you can't exactly see where they're going. So I streamed this game for a long time last night, and it is absolutely great. I mean, look at the both I'm using. It's because I needed some leech, but we'll kill Andariel. And you can actually get the essence, just like you would in Diablo 3. Because what this is, guys, this is supposed to kind of be like a Reaper of Souls. And you can even see there's like the cash bags. Except for how these work, it's almost like blood shards in a sense. Because Diablo 2 actually had a mechanic similar to Kadala with the blood shards. And I'll leave in the description box the links to where to download this game, because that was another question that I had asked. And, the game has a lot more density, but that makes the game a lot harder. Also, by the way, you also start out with negative resistances. So there's a lot of things that make this game more challenging. However, at the moment, at least, because I played a lot of different classes. That's why I'm only level 20, and I put like, I don't know, 6-7 hours into this game. But it was with another character. I was playing Wizard. Or not Wizard, Sorceress, my bad. But, let's see what we got. So you'll see that there's health potions, and they recolor-coded things, and that's actually really nice. You can actually have a socket and belt, so I still have the belt. There's also set items, the compass rose, although this one isn't really necessarily the same as Diablo 3's. But, let's see some of the items. It's just cool to check out the things that normally don't see very much play. I mean, like, to be honest, like, low level, like, yeah, like, Lenimo is still kind of okay, because it's really, like, what do you replace it with? But there's also other skills. Oh, another important thing. Since Diablo 3 did not have any mana potions, there's actually no mana potions in this as well. You'll see Uber skill mana regen. So it's a passive that gives you 500% mana regen, which actually, like, it sounds insane, and it is pretty dang good. But there's no mana potions in the game, for the most part. And I say the most part because I think that it was in a very, very specific area. It's basically where Blood Raven was. I don't think that area was, like, I guess edited, because this is something that's a work in progress. So I don't think that was an area which got edited. And other than opening up like one chest near where Blood Raven, like the two, this is like next to the burial grounds, there's like I think it's the monastery. or it's somewhere right next to maybe the crypt or something like that. It's one of like the areas right next to where you kill Bloodraven. That's the only. It was out of a chest. It's the only time I've ever seen a potion that was for mana. But you see, there's jewels. There's everything like there is in vanilla Diablo. Kill these there anyway. Usually, I always end up making a sword. Just because I think it's probably one of the easiest amulet, but it's not like I'm gonna be able to replace. Oh, I also have Andario's amulet, which is something kind of cool. I also have a ring, and I'll show you guys some of like the unique gear that is actually new. But I'm gonna have to clear out this real quick. So you'll see that this is Andario's ring, and I think that that's a really cool like idea. Oh, by the way, there are new enemies in the game as well. So this is Andario's ring. It just gives you, I think it's 0.5 to all stats. And then like +1 to all life and mana per level, and then it gives you some gold fine and some magic or some gold like percentage drop. But we're gonna go ahead and kill Andario, which is not too difficult. But I also kind of want to farm it anyways, and I figured, yo, I'll make a vid because I really love Diablo 2. And as far as I'm aware of, I'm not sure if Diablo 3 is adding anything new. You'll see that this is just a regular Emerald. What it's the quality of life is. The different gems, they'll drop in that color. There's also gold bags, which is basically like, I want to call it kind of like blood shards. Obviously, you could still use it for, you know, whatever you'd buy gold with. Let's go ahead and throw up a portal. In the random chance that Andario kills us, which she's probably not going to, but because my poison resistance is negative, it'll basically kill us. If we get hit poisoned by her, we'll go down to 1 HP, but you can't actually die to poison or, well, it's called open wounds in Diablo, which is basically like bleed. But you can't die to that. Oh, we got a unique set of boots. They're probably, what is it, Gore? Gore, right? Not Gore. Someone that gives you plus leap. Alright, let's check them out. So we got a unique Gorefoot. Yeah. Alright, so we got these in Ancient. So right now we're at like 50. I had an Angel Ring before. I think this gives me 10%. So that's, we have 60% magic find right now. I actually did get a gold dagger on my sword. But let's go ahead and check out what these do. So it's just enhanced defense. It gives you 40% faster walk, which is pretty good, and also 4% mana storm per, which is basically the reason why I would be even running them in the first place. But the Hotspur, the plus 50 damage is like, that's like half my damage right there, man. So I can't really replace that. I wish it gave me a faster run walk, but maybe if I get some more damage later, I can replace that just so I can have mana leech, so I can actually run something. Because mana, there's no mana pots in this game. So, and that is actually a pretty big deal. Especially if you're playing Sorceress. Well, it's kind of something that you want, right? Even if you put points in the warmth, it's still not quite enough. You'll have to go back quite a bit. But we'll go ahead and kill Andario. Let's go ahead and use that guided arrow because multi-shot's going to give you reduced damage. And we don't have Pierce yet because we're only level 21, but we'll get it pretty soon. Actually, did you get it? It's 24 or 30. So we'll go ahead and kill Andy. Like I said, if we get poisoned, we'll go down to 1 HP, but we should be able to handle it. Alright, what did she drop? So you can see what we got. Oh, she dropped no uniques. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright. So go ahead and buy some arrows, then we'll show off some of the new stuff here. So we'll go ahead and repair my equipment, and I also need to get some more arrows. I usually just do this. That way I can swap. It's basically like having an extra set of arrows. So I got this from Andy. This is lead cross. I don't think this is something new. In fact, if it's new, it's pretty 2 out of 10. We also have our amulet. Good stuff, some extra damage. But right now, I prefer having this with a +1 all skills, 10% faster run walk, increased attack speed, faster hit recovery. Faster hit recovery is something that I wanted to mention. Okay, so in this game, because the density is much higher, and I'll show you that in a second. Let me go ahead and I can go ahead and cash in my gold here. So what the gold bags do, and we'll gamble, we'll have some fun, play some CS:GO Lotto here. So this is another unique I got. It's pretty 2 out of 10 though. And also obviously the inventory is like more optimized. Plus you have more room. There's also Death's Breath, which is something, of course, from Reaper of Souls. There's also the Hellfire orbs, which you actually use to craft the Hellfire amulet. You'll have a lot of different recipes. There's Death's Breath, there's the Arcane Dust, as well as like the reusable parts, and there's also Veiled Crystals. So it says obtained by using the blacksmith to salvage rare weapons and armor. So there's also the legendary gems like they are in Diablo, of course, Reaper of Souls. Bane of Stricken, this one you can buy it, only costs 1 gold, but it requires you to be level 99, which I'm not sure what the level cap is. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't actually read up on this game. I just got so excited and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna play Diablo. But let me go ahead and show you what you do with the gold in this game. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Guide, and right now I pretty much just want like a better like chest as well as a belt. Let's see, this is Primal Ancients are like the best in slot for the most part.
Good to see you again.
But let's go ahead. We're gonna get rid of all of our gold bags, and
they haven't been buying anything from me.
we're gonna go ahead and buy belts, because what I'm looking for is to get a good belt. Gamble, and basically we're gonna be gambling for belts, and we're gonna be gambling for, I guess we can go for bows, like just in case we get a unique bow. That'd be really nice, because the one I'm using is obviously trash, but like I said, it's just for mana leech, because there's no mana pots in the game, and it just makes the game much faster. Even though, like, I mean, yeah, it's pretty trash damage, but the amount of damage I'd be gaining is so small if I ran, like, you know, something else. But maybe we can go imbue something. I still have my imbue up. If we get something here that... I don't think we can, because I think the lowest you can get life, so on per hit. We're looking for, like, mana leech. Like, if I get something with mana leech, then I could probably swap that out. Let's go ahead and continue gambling. What am I at? 14,000, so we're almost, like, out of gold. So I'm just gonna go ahead and gamble. So like I said, this is basically like blood shards in Diablo 3. We need an ancient or primal ancient Lenimo. If you get like 50 to all resistances and regenerate mana, let's say like, you know, 300%, then I might be able to finally drop. Oh! I thought it was gonna be, what is it? Is it gold something? Gold wrap? See, like, it's been so long since I played Diablo 2, but like I still remember all these things because this game was so legendary. Like, dude, everyone played the crap out of D2 if you played D2. I don't feel like there's someone that played D2 and was like, game is 2 out of 10. Everyone loved this game, man. But, oh, by the way, if you're wondering what version of Diablo that you need, because that's something that's important for a lot of different mods, you need 1.13C or lower for this mod to actually run properly. Otherwise, of course, 1.14 is basically where the problem starts. But it looks like we didn't really get anything, but that's how it goes. These, you actually start out with, they give you this set for free. It's not like, it's a really huge buff, but it doesn't make the game like broken in any circumstances. But let me go ahead and show you, oh, another thing that's interesting, there's a lot of things from Path of Exile. So they have this thing called the Regret Orb, which is basically the token of, what's it called? Token of Absolution. It's a token that resets your stats, so that's really cool. And then also, just like in Diablo 3 Reaper Souls, or actually this, was this Reaper Souls? Sorry, I think this was in Reaper Souls. Anyways, you get the runes, these from like the bosses, and what you do is you can use them to craft, of course, the Hellfire Amulet, which I don't have yet. I'm going to eventually get it. By the way, I'll be streaming this game a ton this week on Twitch. We're going to be playing a little bit of Bless Online as well. But I think this thing is amazing. At the moment, we are playing online. However, there is no one that plays right now, which is also why I wanted to make this video, because a few people from the Diablo community, they came in, they're like, yo, how do I download this? And then let's play together. I'm super down. I have some extra gear. It's not like the best, obviously. It's just like faster cast rings, which obviously can help out. But let's go ahead and go, let's just go to cold plates. The reason why I wanted to mention this is because this is something that's changed. Density is a huge difference in this game. And if you're playing a melee character, faster hit recovery is so required that if you don't have it, you'll get hit stunned, and I'll show you. Like, look at the density on this. This is just cold plates. The density is absolutely increased. Like, when do you see this many gargantuan beasts? Exactly. But, yeah. I will be playing the rest of the game, and I'll probably make a follow-up video to the game. But at the moment, it's really cool. It's a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that there's going to be more people in the community to actually play this game online, because, well, I really like Diablo 2. And as far as Season 3 Diablo, because I did get rank 33 last season for, like, early season, which is the only thing that I think really matters for pushing leaderboards. Like the first night is really where I think it matters, because obviously there's a lot of people that do bot for, of course, leaderboard rankings. But anyways, I will try to grind to get rank 1. I want to get at least top 10. That's my goal, to get top 10 this season for Diablo 3 for leaderboards. Hopefully there's going to be some new additions, but if there's no new additions, well, you know, we got Reaper of Souls in Diablo 2. Oh, I want to mention, there's also rifts. Now, obviously, we're only level 20. We haven't even beaten the game, so there's the items for rifts. There, I don't, is it here? There is, there's something pretty nice. By the way, the golds that drop, the gold, like, packages that drop give you 10,000 gold. But to remove a rune or gem in your gear, you got a gem orb. There's a lot of things that are basically like Path of Exile that like just are quality of life changes to the game, and they have all the gems available to be purchased, as well as a jewel at all times. It resets all the time. But you can see there's a lot of things that are from Diablo 3, which that's totally fine with me. I don't personally mind that there's things like tabula rasa in the game, but I feel like it would be better if they kind of made their own. But the artwork, it matches Diablo 2, so I think it works quite well. But I know some people will complain about that. They're like, oh, they copied it. I think it's cool, though, that they have Path of Exile as one of the KO parts. By the way, you get, in the very beginning, you get Tabula Rasa, you get the Traveler's Pledge for free. Like, you get it in, basically you get 2 items, just throw them in the cube and hit Transmute. Also, I like how it's Illuminati in here. See, I kept those faster cast rate rings. So, anyways, yeah, if you want to play, I'll leave some of the... I might make a video on how to connect, because it's not necessarily easy. You have to have a Boundnet Gateway editor, and you obviously edit that. But anyone that has played Diablo, has played, like, Median XL, or Path of Diablo, or any, like, of these other Diablo fan-made mod DLCs, expansions, yeah, you should be able to figure it out. In fact, most people that play Diablo these days, they know that. And the most important thing is I love how Glad looks. Anyways, I can rant out about how much I love Diablo 2, but I gotta take a shower. But anyways, let me know, guys, what you think of this mod, if you guys have played it, and if you want to play it, definitely follow me. We'll be streaming it definitely with the next couple of, for the next couple days for sure, until any new game comes out. I'll probably be grinding some Diablo, because season was it 14? It starts on the 15th of next month, which we'll be participating in. But anyways, I ranted long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'll definitely be giving you guys some more Diablo content. I don't think I have very much, if any, Diablo content in the last like month. But I'll definitely be grinding for I want to get rank 1, hopefully. Because rank 33, I was surprised that we actually got that last season. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And I am signing out.